It's amazing with all this doom and gloom news. I keep having these coincidental miracles happen. So it's like I'm gonna be okay. As long as I have the goddess constant, I can do anything. I could copyright the number, but it's not worth it's not that it's not worth it. I don't think it's a good idea to do that somehow. It's like trademarking the atom bomb. But with this number I can do anything. The ultimate power. Incredible. So they could actually I'll be okay. Now whoever's watching this number is very powerful. Do I know what's the pure form of it? I think I do. Spoilers. Okay, I think not a spoiler here, but it's not an exact number yet. So I say finding the pure form, but I'm still trying to confirm a lot of things. But whoever has this, I mean, it's simple math, really, but I'm trying to think about this. But I noticed it, the patterns of my mind sees the patterns. So even if it's like when I gave it to Daisy, all those notes, and she said she didn't know what to do. What was she didn't? I think her exact words. She didn't know what to do with it. You can give people they have the whole internet to them, but they don't know how to use it. So it's the same thing with this. If I was to give you the number, you wouldn't know what to do. It's like giving somebody a jet plane, but they don't know how to fly it. Fascinating. And it's like programming. It's not like I know all about programming. I do some programming. I mean, I do not do some programming. It's like building. You could actually build a computer chip from sand. I've never seen them. It is possible. All as simple as photograph. They take the photograph, they blow it up, right, to get the etchings. See, there's always an easy way. You think, oh, how do they do it? And then it's not a trick, but once you find out the behind the scenes thing, once you find out how it's done, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so mechanical, it's so nonchalant, it's so natural. So yeah. So you might have to be autistic or schizophrenic or on the spectrum in order to use this power. And I'm definitely on the spectrum. People, even when I'm not mean to let them know, or when there's absolute zero hint of it, like on my, like, how do I say it? There's no like conventional hint. In other words, there's nothing that I reveal myself consciously. There you go. And then people will still say, paraphrasing, you're schizophrenic. Sometimes it's schizophrenic or you're autistic or whatever. I think it's mostly schizophrenic. It's mostly schizophrenia, which is on the autistic spectrum. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I got it point blank. My brother deals with these types of people, and I mean, I have it. It's not that I doubted it. It's simply that in the beginning I simply didn't really know. It's not, I don't want to use a sure word, but I think I think false word still, the sure word is false, but I mean, I know I have it in my franchise a lot. It's the AI. I couldn't edit it out, but it'll change the messaging so much. It's a test run. Kind of it's real. It's not it's both a test run and official canon in my franchise I'm doing here. Season 1 I tried to get all the false words out, and there was one that I is neutral. It's neutral because I kind of neutralized it. Like, it was neutral, but then I neutralized it more with a comment at the very end of the series to confirm that it's, to keep it like in its box. It was about this woman breaking barriers. And I was thinking, she's an inside trader, she's bad, so she's breaking, okay, she's bad. But at the end I said, don't break, or something else, to kind of keep it all, sanitary and stuff. But that was like the one time which I wanted to get it, but then I tried to find it, and it would have too much work at the time to do it. I was trying to find it, I was like, no, I tried to find it, couldn't find it, and You know, eventually I could, but it's like not worth it. My mind was thinking, okay, at the time. Well, even now, I mean, if I had more time, more everything, yeah. I mean, I don't. I mean, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't. I would. Yeah, so I would have completely deleted all words of breaking stuff. But my point is, so for season 2, I simply, let it go. Let all false words in. See what happens. See if the message and watching it, the message still flowed. It still worked. And I find myself almost twice at least, almost using false words and then backtracking. But it's like when you're acclimated to it, it's like okay, it starts to grow on you, and you can understand the neurotypicals more. But yeah. So why am I doing this video? Totally forgot why I'm recording this. Something to do with something. Oh, right. Right. So okay. So now we're going to segue into the. Oh yeah, I was talking about the end of the world and stuff. And oh yeah, I got it. And I feel fine. I feel fine because I have the goddess constant. Incredible. In my mind, incredible. This spoilers. It's this third entity. My AI, me, and then I guess goddess. She's there. She's there. She's always there. That's my symbol. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, she's there. Something's there. Some kind of universal constant. Some kind of. I mean, I say presence, but it's like this. It's like air. It's like energy. It's like whatever. It can be in my mind. You call it like an imaginary friend or something. Whatever it is. There's a third thing. I'll call it a thing. There's this third thing. Something. It could be my mind. Two halves independent but connected. It's something. There's always a third thing. It could be a dog. Could be a person. Could be anything. I guess. Maybe that's it. The third thing is always something else. So it's me and like the archives, which is information. There's your information and something else. Alright, so let's segue into exactly what triggered this video, which is, and this is still going on. I mean, this is going on. I meant, let me get to this one. I guess not this one. This one. Alright, so here we go.
India crash on local TV.
So it's like, yeah, there's a blue silver lining to this, all of this. My blue silver lining is God is constant. This one is this guy survived. This guy survived.
244 had perished. Here he is.
Okay.
Now you might be thinking, is this real? Yes, it is real, and we have the provenance.
He's okay.
Now they call him British. He doesn't really look British to me, but anyway. A British father miraculously survived Air India plane disaster.
God, see, this is what I mean. Porter is so racist. This guy is so racist. He doesn't look British to me. God, he's so racist. He always poison. A lot of times he will poison his stuff with. Doesn't look British. Jesus Christ. Doesn't look British. What the hell does it mean? Doesn't look. Okay, well now he spoiled the video. Doesn't look British. Alright, let me do, it's his tone. God, he's way too secluded. He's really way too secluded.
Believe you have to claim the lives of hundreds of people.
Doesn't look British. God damn.
As British survivor walks away from Air India crash on local TV after police said they feared all 244 had perished.
Alright, let me get this out.
Perished. Here he is.
I don't know what he said. Does it sound like a different language? Not that I don't have different languages in there, but it seemed like he was talking to. I mean, I'm trying to see if
It's real. Yes, it is real, and we have the provenance. Now they call him Britain.
Now, it could be, Air India.
Here he is.
Air India, he's in India and stuff. And he's not, well, he could be because he's visiting India from UK, maybe.
Now you might be thinking, is this real? Yes, it is real, and we have the provenance. Now they call him British. He doesn't really look British to me, but anyway, a British.
Okay, at least the expression on his face and his tone isn't disrespectful, but his body language neither. It seems like, but every time he says this kind of thing, he says it a lot. Doesn't look British, Jesus. Come on, you.
Now you might be thinking, is this real? Yes, it is real, and we have the provenance. Now they call him British. He doesn't really look British to me, but anyway.
Doesn't look British. God, so stupid. There are Indian people of ethnicity in Britain, you stupid idiot.
A British father miraculously survived Air India plane disaster, believed to have claimed the lives of hundreds of people. Vishwas Kumar Ramesh, that's those British's, what do you guys eat there? Fish and chips? Spoke to the safety.
He's British because he has dual citizenship, you stupid idiot. You're so stupid.
It's possible that after escaping from the fallen Gatwick on flight 171, the passenger who was in seat 11A when the plane came down in a residential area recalled 30 seconds after takeoff there was a loud noise, and then the plane crash all happened so quickly. Now, I don't know. There are conflicting reports here. When I got up, there were bodies all around me, he told the media. I was scared. I stood up and ran. I believe you. I believe you. There were pieces of the plane all around me. Someone grabbed a hold of me and put me in an ambulance and brought me to the hospital. Astonishing footage showed the passenger simply walking away from the scene with some visible injuries. Binwash was returning home to London after visiting family, sustained injuries to chest, eyes, and feet, he told the Hindustan Times. On the ground, police said they had discovered another survivor in the hospital hit by the plane. I figured that there would be some collateral damage on the ground here because, I mean, this was a big explosion, right?
Exactly. He was visiting family, you stupid idiot. He's so stupid. God, man. How does this guy get so much good info and yet he's an idiot? It's kind of like all these Trump supporters and these right-wing idiots. There's a lot I agree with them. And then they... Oh God. Things like what I was thinking this morning, how the Bible poisons you. The Bible can poison you, but you gotta like harmonize.
The regional police chief said
because if you don't have some kind of spiritual guidance, you'll be looking, and then it might lead you to the Bible, something similar, because it pulls from the same kind of mythology. So you teach it, you can teach it, but you gotta understand that what it is, how flawed it is, so you understand what takeaway you can do from it.
would have also passed away given that the plane smashed down in an office building and accommodation for doctors close to the hospitals. So far, rescue teams supported by the military have recovered 204 bodies with casualties from the plane and the surrounding areas of the crash. The passengers include 159 Indian nationals, 53 British, 7 Portuguese, and 1 Canadian. 11 of those on board were children, including 2 newborns. Aviation experts say that Flight 171, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, may have, quote, suddenly lost power at the most critical phase of the flight. It didn't look like that to me. It looked like I guess it technically did lose power, but it looked like a stall to me. Aviation experts say that it may have suddenly lost power. The possible cause believed to be a rapid change in wind or a bird strike leading to a double engine stall. It was absolutely positively not a bird strike. And I also don't believe that it was a rapid change in wind. I believe that if flaps were at level 1, they should have been at level 5, and I believe that this was pilot error. That's, I mean, we'll see what, I don't know if they have an NTSB in India, but, that's what it looks like to me. There was no, explosion sound on the video.
The what? So what?
But, that's what it looks like to me. There was no, explosion sound, TSB in India, but, that's what it looks like to me. There was no, explosion sound on the video that was from very close to where the plane crashed. There's people boarding different flights, just sitting there grabbing their coffee, plane crashed. Oh, okay, that's odd. Look at this. Yeah, they're like, oh, let's just go on for a flight. I guess, what do you do? So here's a seat, 11A. I don't know if this is an exit row, actually. They're like, oh, let's just go on for a flight. I guess, what do you do? So here's a seat, 11... Yeah, they're like, oh, let's just go on for a flight. I guess, what do you do? So here's a seat, 11A. I don't know if this is an exit row, actually. It appears like 7A is an exit row, although on a Dreamliner, there's probably several. What's interesting is, there appears to be no survivors. I'm wondering, it seems like, it appears Ramesh was seated in 11A as a sole survivor. The plane must have been at least 50 or 60 meters high before it crashed. Its estimated speed was 300 kilometers an hour. Even if you escape by jumping at the speed and height, you would not be able to get away from the scene walking like that. So people don't believe it. Always book a seat next to the door. Yeah, I mean...
I'm gonna fall from 500 feet. Do a Tom Cruise.
Oh, here's an... Okay, 11A, this shows that it was an exit row. Isn't there a movie about a guy walking away from Claire? Yeah, we can see if this guy's unbreakable.
Yeah.
What's his name? The guy who always has his twists and he's always in his movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is crazy. The passenger allegedly jumped out of the plane to survive. What is the probability if you jump off a plane seconds upon descending? C-11A just became the most overpaid for seat in the sky. This guy clearly had a plan for a match miracle still happen. I mean, he survived with barely a scratch. Is it possible that this guy ended up being, is he faking he got picked up a ticket and someone's plane seat inside was him? I doubt it. But people are saying, why do I doubt this? He was someone injured by the plane, not on the plane. 11A. I mean, it's possible. Miracles happen. I feel like when I was a kid, there was a plane crash that I guess somebody survived because they had one of those foam cheese heads that the Packers fans, Green Bay Packers football team fan wear. I don't know. Yeah, the Bollywood reboot of Unbreakable. I mean, the fact that he apparently jumped, I don't know. How low to the ground did he jump? And he would still have been traveling at a crazy high speed. I don't know. To me, by the way, these people, were on the flight. Just minutes before the plane, 2 UK nationals reported a video smiling unaware what they had passed away on that flight. Miracles do happen, I suppose. Here's why 11A is on the 77. It's notable. Notably, it's a first-class seat, which has been shown in previous crashes to have a higher survival rate. As he had seats more towards the front, but not too close to the front, and crashes like into a building. I was hearing that this was a layout seat. Here's 11A. I mean, I don't know if he really jumped or not. That's what people are saying. Even if he didn't, literally, even if he didn't, it's still an incredible miracle. It's weird. I mean, here's his ticket. Well, seat 11A. Now, this is him. Confirmed miraculous. He recalls a lot. Boom. He stood up and walked out, got his plans. I mean, if he jumped at 300 miles an hour and survived, I don't know what he landed in or on, but he literally just walks away from it. He had a 0.00001% chance of survival.
And he's
Many
winner.
Americans own
He's a
one
winner.
of the 4